Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. Before we begin, please silence your cell phones. Throughout the ceremony, you'll have opportunities to take pictures of your cadets when they're up here receiving their certificates, so feel free to move around, but we also have our team here. They'll be taking both photos and video, and that'll be available to your cadets hopefully in the next few days sometime. Welcome to our administration, representatives from our law enforcement partners, from our sheriff's offices, friends and families of our graduating cadets, but most importantly, welcome and congratulations to Class 356. It is a great honor to be part of this commencement, and I realize how hard all of you have worked to get to this point. During your time at the Academy, you reported during the early morning hours, participated in grueling workouts, had classes in everything from ethics and professionalism to prison gangs, and will probably seem like a mountain of legal classes. You just completed a rigorous training program that has prepared you to serve your communities in a unique and demanding role. Each and every one of you had the choice to either fail or succeed during this journey, and all of you chose to succeed. Let's give them another round of applause for their perseverance and determination. At this time, the colors will be presented by the Utah Department of Corrections Honor Guard, and the national anthem will be performed by Officer Sidney Best. Please stand for the posting of the colors in our national anthem. Honor guard. Halt. Left, right, face. Present, on.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, on. Post color. Left, right, face. Forward, arm. Thank you. Please be seated. Our keynote speaker today is Warden Kristen Kiesel. Warden Kiesel has dedicated 19 years to the Department of Corrections. She began her career in 2006 as a corrections officer at CUCF, where she held various roles within the department. Kristen has also worked with county jails, focusing on correctional standards to ensure compliance across facilities. In 2021, she was appointed as the Deputy Warden of CUCF, overseeing the Henry Housing Unit's internal security and support services. Since November 2023, she has served as the Warden of CUCF. Outside of work, she enjoys spending time with her family, watching baseball, and being outdoors. Please welcome Warden Kiesel.
It's an honor to be here today to celebrate this significant milestone in your guys' career. You've chosen a noble and vital profession. one that demands courage, integrity, and an unshakable sense of duty. First off, congratulations to all of you and your families. I know the time and energy it takes in the Academy, and I also know the sacrifice from you and your families, and the extra time that it takes. To the family and friends gathered here today, thank you for your unwavering support. Your encouragement and understanding have been invaluable to these graduates and will continue to be a vital source of strength as they navigate their careers. As I considered what advice to share as you begin your careers in the next few weeks, I kept going back to the team concept, because this is something that has helped me throughout my career. When you first started in the Academy, you found out quickly that the goal was to grow, succeed, and finish as a team. And now as you near the end of the Academy, I hope you can see the importance that played in your success, but I also think you'll see the importance as you step into this next phase of your career. Here with the Utah Department of Corrections, Executive Director Garcia has placed a focus on Team UDC to emphasize that we are truly one team and we play a vital role in accomplishing our mission of working together, transforming lives, and protecting communities. You all serve as important members of correctional teams, whether it is here with the department or with our county jail partners. Let me share a story of a conversation that illustrates the impact a team can have on you. I come from a family that loves sports, so naturally there is a lot of sports talk around my house. A few years back, I was visiting with an individual that plays sports. He was kind of having a rough day. He had some frustrations with himself, wasn't understanding some of the direction the coach was trying to go, and I think he'd fallen a bit into the negativity. This was pretty uncharacteristic, but it can really happen to any of us. Towards the end of the conversation, in trying to change his focus, I asked him to tell me 5 positive things that was impacting him, and his number one thing was his team. So I asked him to tell me more. He said, "My team is there for me no matter whether it is a good day or a bad day on the field. They are always pushing me to succeed." It's the same here when we have those frustrating days or even weeks when we don't understand the why or fall into some of the negativity. Just remember, you have a team that will be there helping you through the hard times. I saw a quote in reference to law enforcement. It states, "This is the hardest job you will ever love. Your days may not be filled with physical labor, but you will see and experience things that can't be unseen. Dark days may threaten to consume you when you find yourselves coming face to face with the degrees of adversity. Never allow what haunts you to become the unbearable cargo that defined your career. Always remember that it is your family, your friends, your fellow officers, and your mentors, or in other words, your team, that will accompany you on this journey. As you embark on this challenging yet profoundly rewarding journey, remember the core principles instilled in you during the time at the Academy. You are now the frontline guardians of public safety, entrusted with maintaining order, ensuring security, and contributing to the rehabilitation of individuals within correctional facilities. This is a role that requires not only physical strength, but also immense mental fortitude, empathy, and a deep understanding of human nature. You will face complex situations, and you will be called upon to make difficult decisions under pressure. In these moments, draw upon your training, rely on your colleagues, and uphold the core principles you were taught. Remember that every interaction, no matter how brief, is an opportunity to demonstrate professionalism, fairness, and respect. Your actions will directly impact the lives of those in your care, your fellow officers, and the broader community. One of our universal objectives is to educate the general public that the corrections profession is not just about locking up people and throwing away the key. Sooner or later, the majority of our offenders will be released into society. They will live among us in our communities, go to our churches, schools, and community events. As a profession, we have a duty to prepare these individuals as best we can for their eventual release from incarceration. This approach is more than plausible. It has routinely been proven that changes cannot be forced on human behaviors, but we can influence, we can model what professional and acceptable behavior looks like. We can be professional in all we do and say. During challenging times, your resilience will be one of your greatest assets. Embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth. Learn from every experience and always recognize the profound impact you can have. Develop a mindset that enables you to recover from adversity, understanding that each setback is a chance to strengthen your character and commitment. As you embark on your careers, remember that resilience is not about avoiding challenges, but about how you respond to them. Look for opportunities for growth, rely on your colleagues for support, and prioritize your well-being. By doing so, you will not only enjoy longer and happier careers, but also be better prepared to serve. The path ahead will not always be easy, but it will be filled with opportunities to make profound difference. You are joining a brotherhood and sisterhood of dedicated professionals who share a common purpose. Support each other, learn from each other, and always prioritize your safety and well-being. To the class of 356, you have earned this moment. Wear your uniform with pride, carry out your duties with honor, and know that you are a crucial part of the corrections team with a mission to serve and protect. I challenge you to have the courage to do the right thing for the right reasons. I wish you the best of luck in your career in corrections. We have full confidence in your abilities and your commitment. Welcome to the team.
All right, PSA 356, please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. As a correctional officer. Will be fully aware of. The ethical responsibilities of my office. I will strive constantly to. Live up to the highest possible standards. Keeping in mind the expectations. Of my fellow officers. Of my agency. And of the citizens that I serve. I recognize my badge as. A symbol of public trust. To be held so long as. I am true to the ethics of police service. I hereby vow before these witnesses. To live by the Peace Officer Code of Ethics. PSA 356, please prepare to receive your certificates.
Okay, I'm very honored to be able to present our officers with the certificate today. This is an amazing experience. Great to be a part of it. Family, if you want to come up and get pictures, there'll be pictures. Liam will be up here taking pictures. Once he's done, you're free to come up and get pictures as well if you'd like. We'll wait for you as we go through. First of all, we're going to start off. We're going to invite leaders from Cache County to the podium, along with retired Sergeant from Cache County, Chad Kerr. Okay, Kyle Chad Kerr. This time we'd like to invite leaders from Davis County up to the podium, please. Congratulations, Ryan Christopher Lee. This time we'd like to invite leaders from Emery County to the podium, please. Okay, congratulations to Cavery Hunter Kilpack.
go ahead and scoot a little bit over. Everybody get real friendly. And then everybody's hat, if I can just get you.
Oh, man, we don't do that.
One more. Thank you.
Kylie Mary Maxwell.
Thank you.
Some I'd like to invite Deputy Kurt Price from Emery County Sheriff's Office as well. Oh, welcome, sir. Emmeline Beth Oliverson.
Thank you.
This time I'd like to invite leaders from Garfield County up to the podium, please. Kiefer Cody Cowley. So I'd like to invite leaders from Iron County, along with Chief Dan Benson and Officer Kaylin Matthews from Bryan Head Marshal Office. Jason Derek Allen.
I know you're trying to scoot out. Thank you.
Jackson Kent Dastra. This time I'd like to invite leaders from Millard County to the podium, please. Jace Turner Thomas. I'd like to invite leaders from San Juan County to the podium, please. Najoni Daj Begay. We invite leaders from Sevier County up to the podium, also Chief Deputy Sean Robbins from Sevier County. Luke Sean Robbins. Invite leaders from Tooele County to the podium, please. Jackson Derek Hunt.
Thank you, sir.
Tayson Bryce Middlesworth. I can invite leaders from Uinta County up to the podium, please. Welcome, buddy. Samantha Lynn Farnsworth. David Alexander Lohoff. We invite leaders from Washington County Jail to the podium, please. Lakai Violetti Kolomalu. Paul Douglas Ransom. This concludes all of our county jail participants. I just want to take a moment to appreciate the collaboration and relationship we have throughout the state of Utah. It's wonderful to have all the counties involved with our academies. At this time, I'd like to invite leaders from the Utah Department of Corrections to the podium, please. Bo Samuel Blackett. Cody Kim Blackett. This time I'd like to invite Lieutenant Rodney Butcher to the podium. Works for Department of Corrections. I forgot to mention that. You guys should know that. Chaz Boyd Butcher. Camden Allen Ketchum. Camden's going to be on the news tonight, by the way, for all of you. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Mark David Pewitt. Gary Craig Basto Jr. Mark Allen Epperson. I'd like to invite Officer Gene Taka from the Department of Corrections up to the podium, please. Kinatoni, fall out the towel. Out. I'd like to invite Officer Sione Anu, the Department of Corrections, to the podium, please. Rudy Pekula Famui. Dallin James Fuchs. Brian O'Neill Mayo. Dallas Edward Feniger. William K. Radke. Alexis Frank Rios. Antonio Quinn Robeson Mashenko Jr. He will never live that down here. That's amazing. Amazing. Dallin Gage Schneider. I'd like to invite Sergeant Joseph Torrance from the Utah Department of Corrections up to the podium, please. Easton Archer Torrance. Shaylise Edith Ward. This concludes our certificates. We're going to move on to department awards. Let's give one more big round of applause for all of our graduates, please.
notes? My notes are gone. Sorry. During the academy, we have a few cadets who excel in certain categories, and we would like to recognize them today. For the Physical Fitness Award, we take the combination of the scores from all of their PT tests, combine them, and come up with an average. The winner of that award is Camden Ketchum. We have a similar process with our academic award, where we take a combination of the test scores throughout the academy, and the winner of that award is Paul Ransom. Ransom, stand fast. You got another one for you. The class and the class leaders also vote on a professionalism award for each academy class, and Paul Ransom is also the winner of that award. Congratulations.
You got this? Okay. You're golden.
Yeah, you're good now. Sorry, we only have two for you tonight. Our final award is the Outstanding Trainee Award for having achieved the highest academic and physical fitness point total while at our academy. The winner of that award is Mark Pewitt. And it's now my pleasure to introduce the class speaker, Deputy Ransom.
Hello, everybody. Before I start reading this, I would just like to point out that to our keynote speaker, ma'am, I didn't coordinate this with you at all, but our notes are about the same. So your class, your side of things, they're definitely going to do what you want them to. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and supportive family members, welcome to the graduation of Class 356. My name is Deputy Paul Ransom of Washington County Sheriff's Office. Today marks the end of a chapter, but more importantly, the beginning of a new one. After bumps, bruises, muscle soreness, and mental exhaustion, we overcame academic obstacles, we beat each other during defensive tactics, and in the words of our fearless leader, Sergeant Apple, we earned good money getting paid to work out in the heat. We did it. We did it. We learned what to do, what not to do, and hopefully we have gained an idea of how we want ourselves to be perceived. Keeping time restrictions in mind, I have 3 topics to cover today. Significant events from past experiences during this course, a key leadership lesson that should impact our present choices, and to look forward into our future careers. Our class has had the privilege of an age spread, including 19-year-olds who don't know life without technology, because if you didn't know, after 2012, there were 1 billion Facebook users. It's an inside joke from a cadet who may have gotten that question wrong. We also have a few old guys who remember black and white television. However, the diversity wasn't just a fun talking point. It shaped our class. It gave us perspective. When one person was struggling, someone else would step up to offer wisdom, advice, or an understanding ear. It's that blend of energy and experience that made Class 356 more than just a group of cadets. We became a team. Some challenges were shared, and others were deeply personal. For example, we had some that became parents during this course, or pretty close to, adding sleepless nights to already long days. And yet they showed up every day being disciplined. Some cadets, such as Torrance, Butcher, Robbins, and Pewitt, and sorry if I missed anybody else, they have the weight and pride of continuing a family legacy rooted in service. We have cadets who are preparing to forge their own path and may just want to provide stability for their future. Some of those pathfinders have learned pieces of advice that I'd like to share. Rios, we don't dap up the inmates. And Famui, we don't tell people they're not that big. On Pepper Spray Day, we all shared some experiences that are not family friendly. I will not be repeating those. But behind every laugh and hard-earned lesson, there was a deeper growth. We learned how to carry ourselves under pressure. We learned how we respond when our patience is being tested. And we learned how our own values can be questioned. The way that you carry yourself and your word choices brings me to my second topic. Captain Crane taught us a class where we discussed the phrase, "What price are you willing to pay for your words to matter?" It should come as no surprise that after graduation, we are now pillars in the community in which people will look to us for guidance and leadership. The attributes of leadership don't start with a title or a rank. It starts with follow-through. Having a reputation for being reliable and trustworthy should hold more weight in our minds from this point on. We were told time and time again that follow-through is one of the most important values that we can learn in this career field. That's the kind of reputation that we should strive for. Not one being feared, not being the loudest, but being the person that people can come to trust, to do the right thing, even when no one's going to hold you accountable but yourself. Now, as we look forward, I want to talk about what we're stepping into. When asked what the future of Utah Corrections would look like, we were told, Utah is the future. And at first, that might sound like a cheap slogan, but there's depth to it. Utah is becoming a model for modern corrections, emphasizing rehabilitation, accountability, and even second chances. We will be the spearhead of a new methodology in corrections, focusing on reintegration of offenders so they can have their own futures. We will be taking part in a shift towards the mindset of how can we help people become better than they were when they came into us. With 18 Utah Department of Corrections cadets and 17 cadets from 11 different counties across the state, our class has the opportunity to be the foundation of a new direction, reputation, and management of something that is bigger than ourselves. The tone that we set in our facilities, the consistency that we bring to our teams, and the way that we treat people are all a blend together into the opportunity that we have to shape not just individual lives, but an entire system. And finally, excellence through discipline has been our class motto. I hope that every single new graduate here can put that idea into practice. For me, that means rigorously maintaining the standards in which we were been taught and providing structure for those around us. As we stand here today, we take our first steps into a career that demands integrity, resilience, and heart. And remember what it took to get here. We didn't just pass tests or complete physical training. We grew. And in every difficulty, we found an opportunity to step up. So now I challenge you, continue seeking challenges, keep embracing growth, and keep practicing excellence through discipline. Congratulations, graduates.
Hi, I'm Nate Thomas. I'm the Chief of Training, and I'm going to conclude today's graduation. Before I do, I mean, this has been a great class, but I think I'd be remiss if we didn't thank the sergeant of this class. Dustin Apple, will you please stand? And let's give him a hearty clap. Thank you, brother. Today, we honor a new generation of officers. You face many challenges that few can understand, and you've emerged ready to take on one of the most demanding jobs in our society. You stand on the precipice of a career where the lines can feel stark. Us versus them. It's an easy mindset to fall into. The world is divided into good guys and bad guys, officers and inmates. But I'm here to tell you that this perspective, while simple, is a dangerous distortion and is simply not true. It's a shortcut that leads to isolation and ultimately to a lack of effectiveness. The truth is, the us versus them mentality is a mirage. We are all part of the same complex, messy human experience. The individuals you will supervise are someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's parent. They are people who have made mistakes, yes, but they are also people with stories, with hopes, and with the potential for change. We are all more than one thing. Your job isn't just to lock doors and maintain order. Your job is to find the humanity in every situation. It's to see beyond the uniform and the jumpsuit and to connect to a human level. It's to be a force for good, not just for enforcing rules, but by being a mentor, a guide, and a symbol of what is possible. This doesn't mean you have to be soft, far from it. This job demands strength, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to safety. But true strength isn't about dominance. It's about integrity. It's about treating every individual with respect, regardless of their past. When you treat people with dignity, you not only improve their lives, you make your own job safer and more meaningful. You create an environment where rehabilitation is possible and where you are seen not as an adversary, but as a professional worthy of respect. The us versus them distortion doesn't just affect how we see the incarcerated population. It's wrought in our own community from the inside out. We see it all the time. Look no further than social media or wherever we may be. And although we value and respect every individual's diversity and what they bring, in this profession, despite our differences and in line with our differences, we are united to keep our communities safe. We will help where we can, when we can. So as you step out of this room and into your career, remember this. Don't let the uniform define your humanity. Don't let the environment distort your view of others. See the person, not just the crime. See the shared humanity, not the dividing line. Your greatest tool isn't your authority, it's your empathy. Congratulations, Class 356. If the audience will please arise, we will close with the colors.
My God. Retreat, cover. Left face. Forward, mount.
This concludes today's graduation. Thank you for coming, and please drive safe.
No woos. No woos.
That's right into that microphone. Yep.
PSA 356.
Excellence through discipline.
Hey, brother, take care of me down there, brother.